When Liverpool Health Partners was formed, it was clear that there are many areas of strength within Liverpool, and it was felt that one should focus in on certain programs where there was international excellence in research. And so these clinical academic programs basically focus in on areas of excellence in research within the Liverpool academic and healthcare economy.
My particular clinical academic programme is for musculoskeletal disease, and I think that's very important because if you think musculoskeletal diseases are so prevalent, and if you look at an average general practitioner, they'll see a quarter of their consultations will be due to musculoskeletal disease. And we've got a unique opportunity here in Liverpool because we're looking at people from children right through to the elderly, and we can bring together scientists with some of the key teaching hospitals to really try and address some of these problems in a joined-up way.
Liverpool has a very long history of infection research, and indeed it's well known internationally for its work in infection research. A lot of that research though is done overseas, it's done on a global scale, and that's one aspect of what we've got to do with this programme, is bring back those skills and those research talents that are currently focused globally and get those people thinking about infection research within Merseyside and its relevance to the NHS. As a clinical infection lead, a clear role that I have is to bring a lot of those basic scientists who might never have thought of applying their infection research into the clinical scenario. And I think one thing that the Liverpool Health Partners clinical programmes do is to try and get those basic researchers talking to the clinicians, talking to the carers in order to see the relevance of their work and to drive their research in a very translational way so that they can bring their work as quickly as possible to impinge on improvements in people's health.
I lead the drugs team for Liverpool Health Partners, and we've been very strong in research within drugs, looking at both the efficacy as well as the safety of drugs, looking at risk-benefit, and we've created the best critical mass in the country in terms of research within drugs. And so it was clear that this academic strengths could be aligned to the NHS. For the NHS, drugs are an important part of the expenditure. Drugs represent the second biggest expenditure for the NHS. So by aligning the academic theme of drugs together with the priorities for the NHS, we can try to improve the use of drugs for hospitals and primary care in order to improve the medicines management that goes on within the NHS to be able to reduce the overall expenditure on drugs.
My role at Liverpool Health Partners is cancer lead for the region. Cancer research particularly is a worldwide occupation. The cancer rates within Liverpool are exceptionally high, much higher than the average for the United Kingdom. Particularly bad cancers in Liverpool are lung cancer, pancreatic cancer, liver cancers, and our job will be to pull together the resources of the region, and they are manifold, ranging from very strong clinical trials units to basic science to epidemiology and statistics, to pull all those together to develop programs that will help these particular cancers. The research work that is being done in Liverpool impacts directly upon Liverpool, but it also has a much broader remit. Where advances are made, they will be applicable to many people in many different countries.